Hey crypto fans, thanks for joining me here on Altcoin Radar. Today guys, I'm going to talk all about Cardano's ecosystem, and I'm going to give you guys some super basic reasons as to why I am so darn bullish on ADA. And as always guys, hey, if you enjoy the content that I create, then go ahead and make sure to subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up, because why not, right? And also guys, hey, feel free to follow me on Twitter as well with the link in the video description down below the video. I like to talk about altcoins and NFTs all day long, so if you're into that sort of thing, go ahead, give me a follow. All right guys, so today we are going to talk all about Cardano, its ecosystem, and where I think it's going to go in the future. I'm going to give you some of my main reasons as to why I am so darn bullish on Cardano and why I see huge potential in it in the long term. Now again guys, I'm talking long term here. I don't care about short term. I'm not talking about 2 months from now. Okay. So I know there's a lot of people out there who, there's a lot of talk out there about people talking crap about Cardano simply because it hasn't been doing very well in price lately. Well, hey, that's the thing with short-term thinkers. They don't think about things long-term. They don't think about things in the short term. But you guys got to remember, the thing you have to remember is Ethereum was where Cardano is today. Ethereum never used to be as big as it is today. That's where Cardano is right now. I mean, think about when Cardano starts to mature in the future. It has potential to be just as big as Ethereum, you guys. I mean, it really does. If you take a look at this, for example, let's just take a look at it real quick. I mean, think about it, guys. Back in 2016, we got Ethereum at less than $10. Now we're at over $4,200. Actually, almost $5,000. So you got to keep that in mind as well. Same thing with Solana, you guys. Back in the day, it was less than $2. Now we're at over $220. Cardano, same thing, but it hasn't matured yet. It was trading at about 2 cents back in the day. Now it's up to almost $2. With an all-time high of, let's see here, what was the all-time high? Like 360, I think, something like that. No, $3.10. So the all-time high is $3.10 right now. And, honestly, Cardano's only going to grow more and more and more. Now that Cardano has launched smart contracts, more and more dApps are going to be built. As soon as more DeFi protocols start showing up on Cardano, just like it did in Ethereum back in the day, hey, it's just going to grow more and more and more. Let's take a look at this real quick. So on Ethereum's layer 2 ecosystem, we've got, a tons of different dApps that have already been built. People are already using them on a daily basis. This is where the growth comes in, you guys. There are so many projects built on Ethereum's layer 2 ecosystem that all these other projects are, people are putting more and more money into these small little projects, and it's just making Ethereum grow more and more and more long term. Minus some other little things here and there too that I won't talk about in this video because it would cause a lot of commotion, and there'd be a lot of other things to talk about. But for the sake of this video, hey, layer 2 ecosystem, there's a ton of dApps, ton of people putting money into these dApps, ton of people, like NFT and gaming, for instance, even just NFTs, you guys. Look at all the money put into Ethereum NFTs on OpenSea, Immutable X, Ecomi, all of these big name, projects that people are putting tons of money into. That is exactly what's going to happen as soon as Cardano grows as soon as Cardano grows and matures in the long term as well. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. And that's why I am so darn bullish on Cardano, because, you buy in early, you're going to catch it, as it grows long term. I mean, just like people who bought into Ethereum, back at less than $10, for instance, and have been holding on for the long term forever. As it grew and as more and more protocols and stuff started showing up on its network, it just started, skyrocketing. So, I mean, you got to keep that in mind, you guys. Same thing with Solana. It has grown like absolute crazy. And because it's been growing like absolute crazy, more and more people have been putting more and more money into all these dApps, and that's exactly what's happened, you guys. The price just continues to go up and up and up, and I mean, it will long term as well. I mean, obviously, in relation to bear markets and bull markets, obviously, it's going to go down at some point in time. But overall, in the long-term grand scheme of things, you guys, it's going to continue going up and up and up simply because more and more money is being thrown into all of these dApps. And that's where Cardano sits right now, you guys. Currently Cardano is very small. There's not many dApps built on it yet, nowhere near as much as, compared to Solana or Ethereum, for instance. But it's continuing to grow more and more every single day, you guys. And as it grows more and more and more, I mean, think about it. When these are filled up with more and more dApps pretty much all around the board, I mean, think of how much money is going to be put into throughout the Cardano ecosystem. It's going to grow at some point, just like Solana, just like Ethereum, just like Avalanche is right now. It's going to grow. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So that is why I am so darn bullish on Cardano, because I personally believe that it's only a matter of time. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. And, I mean, it just goes without saying, all it takes is for the right project to bring in a ton of different outside money from other projects. It's going to happen. So, as far as a all-time high or something like that, let's see what it could potentially go to at some point in time, just for fun. So let's see here. What is Ethereum at currently? I mean, let's say Cardano eventually reached, let's say Cardano, for fun, I'm talking maybe 5 years from now, let's say Cardano did reach a market cap of roughly $500 billion, okay? I mean, yeah, I know that's insane to say, but, for the sake of things, let's just see how much it could potentially go if it reached market cap levels of Ethereum. If it grew that big, and if people, loved their dApps and people kept putting money into their various protocols and stuff like that, let's see how much it could potentially go to if it reached as high as Ethereum, just for fun. All right, so in 5 years or so from now, you guys, obviously the circulating supply probably isn't going to be 33 billion anymore. It's probably going to be closer to 45. So we'll probably go with, for the sake of this video, we'll just go with like 38 billion tokens, okay? So 38 billion are currently in circulation for the sake of this video. So we got 38 billion, wait, 1,000 million billion. Yeah, I don't know my numbers. Okay, so yeah, that's 38 billion. All right, so we got 38 billion, and we're going to multiply it by, obviously $10 is going to be like, obviously $10, we're going to come out with 1,000 million. We're going to come out with a market cap of 380 billion. So clearly more than $10. So we want to get to that 500 billion, price point. So 380 again, or 38 billion. 38 billion, and we're going to multiply it by $15. So a little bit cheaper than that. So we'll try 38 again, and we will go to $12.50. $12.50, you guys. I mean, honestly, that's where I'm going to go ahead and stop right now with this, because again, I mean, market cap of Ethereum currently right now is 500 billion. If Cardano, let's say the circulating supply at the time was 38 billion tokens, and it went to a market cap, or it grew to a market cap where Ethereum is to 500, roughly 500 billion, it's going to be a $12.50 coin. I mean, that's a huge potential gain right now, you guys. If you were to buy in right now super early, let's just see what kind of, just for fun, we're going to see what kind of, return on your investment would be if you did this. So let's say you put $10,000 into it right now, okay, divided by 1.81, and you've got 5,524 tokens, 5,524, and we're going to multiply that by $12.50, 12.50. You're going to come out with $69,000. I mean, that's really not that big of a that's not that big of a, huge profit potential, but it is very big. I mean, especially considering that, Cardano has the potential to reach these levels. And honestly, in the future, in the long term, it could potentially go higher than a market cap of 500 billion in the long term. You really never know with these things. But overall, you guys, I'm so darn bullish on this because I know Cardano is going to grow more and more long term. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So, all right, guys, that's going to pretty much do it for this video, though. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. So, but again, guys, before you guys leave, don't forget to follow me on Twitter here with the link in the video description down below. And also, guys, go ahead and take a minute to subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a new crypto and altcoin video from me on a daily basis. And hey, guys, with that said, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my future videos or chatting with me here on Twitter.